Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, could the phone in my pocket, the bank I trust, or even the burger I eat be linked to the bombs falling on Palestinians in Gaza and elsewhere? Because the truth is, they are. While Palestinians are being bombed, starved, and displaced day in and day out, some of the largest corporations on the face of the earth are not neutral. They're not bystanders. They're players, very active players in this war. They're profiting from this occupation. They're fueling apartheid. And they want you to believe they are innocent. That is the problem. So let's begin with technology sector. Because today's wars are not only fought with bullets and tanks, they're fought with data, with algorithms, with surveillance. Google and Amazon, for example, together they signed a $1.2 billion contract with Israel called Project Nimbus, a deal that provides cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and data processing for the state of Israel. These are not harmless tools. These are systems that power facial recognition at checkpoints, drone targeting in the sky, and the surveillance of millions of Palestinians. When brave employees at Google staged sit-ins demanding an end to complicity, the company responded with mass firings. 28 people silenced in a single day. And it is the harshest crackdown in Google's history. What does that tell you about where their loyalty lies? And surprisingly, Microsoft is no different. Its Azure cloud services are tied to Israel's Ministry of Defense. Leaked documents suggest that Israeli intelligence used Microsoft systems to process and analyze data during attacks on Gaza. Microsoft says that would violate terms of service, and yet Palestinians are still dying. In August 2025, the company fired the employees who dared to speak, who dared to protest. In the same way, another company it's a very important company, Palantir's complicity is not hidden. Its CEO, Alex Karp, says openly, our mission is aligned with that of Israel. Their advanced data systems reportedly support Israeli battlefield decisions, though the details are hidden behind the curtain of national security. Now let's talk about another very important company. I'm sure most of you are aware of that, well aware of that. Intel, one of the world's largest chip makers, announced a $25 billion investment in Israel, a massive factory in Kiryat Gat, the largest foreign investment in the country's history. This company announced while Gaza burned, celebrated by Israeli leaders as a proof that the world's tech giants stand with them firmly. And the list goes on and on and on. It does not end here. HP, Hewlett-Packard, provides biometric systems at Israeli checkpoints, machines that decide who can move, who can work, who can visit family. In the same way, another big name, you'll be surprised, Cisco builds cybersecurity system for the agencies accused of repressing Palestinians every single day. And of course, your favorite company called Meta, which used to be called Facebook and Instagram, has been accused again and again and again of silencing Palestinian voices. Posts about massacres vanish. Accounts documenting suffering of the Palestinians are shut down. Meanwhile, incitement and disinformation favoring Israel spreads freely without any problem. For Palestinians, even online, their grief is erased. This is not neutrality. This is collaboration. This collaboration in killings, in genocide, and beyond technology. There are the weapons. Boeing, for example, Boeing the bombs that flatten Gaza's apartment buildings, blocks, and schools. Many of them are Boeing's, Lockheed Martin's, the F-35 fighter jets roaring through the sky, dropping death on civilians. These companies proudly called their weapons battle tested. And where are they tested? On Gaza, on Palestine. Another company, which is a little less known but equally important from Israel's perspective, is Raytheon Technologies, supplies the missiles of Israel's Iron Dome, profiting from every escalation. Northrop Grumman provides drones and radar, tightening Israel's surveillance stranglehold on Gaza. And the Israeli weapons giants, Elbit Systems, Rafael, Israel Aerospace Industries, they manufacture drones, precision missiles, Iron Dome interceptors. They sell them worldwide as combat proven. Combat proven on real lives. Combat proven on innocent Palestinians. But you know what? Weapons and tech alone cannot sustain a war. War needs money, and money flows from the banks, as you all know. In 2024, as Israel escalated its assault on Gaza, it turned to the global bond market. And who stepped in? Another favorite company in the financial industry is JP Morgan, Chase, Goldman Sachs, Citi. They underwrote billions in Israeli bonds, ensuring the state had cash to keep fighting. The world's biggest investors, for example, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, hold billions in shares of the arms manufacturers supplying Israel. They profit every time a missile is fired, every time a bomb falls on these innocent Palestinians. Another company, HSBC, despite global campaigns, still invests in companies tied to Israel's military machine. For these banks, Palestinian lives are not tragedies. They are numbers, they're profits. And then there are the brands we see every single day. The companies that sneak into our homes, into our shopping carts, into our daily routines. McDonald's Israel proudly gave free meals to soldiers, free burgers for the men and women dropping bombs on Gaza. Instead of distancing itself, McDonald's headquarters doubled down. In 2024, it bought back its Israeli franchise, signaling not neutrality but commitment. Starbucks has long been linked to Israel through its leadership. During the war, boycotts erupted worldwide. Protests spread across the Middle East, Asia, and beyond. Another two important companies, which every one of you, I'm sure, is well aware of them, is Coca-Cola and Pepsi. They both operate factories inside Israel, facing accusations of supporting settlement projects. Domino's Pizza and Burger King franchises in Israel offer discounts and free meals to soldiers during the war. Think about that. Free fast food for the people carrying out a military onslaught, while children in Gaza starve. Soldiers feast on burgers, courtesy of global brands and courtesy of the money which you and I are giving to these brands. And it doesn't stop here. Even classrooms and workplaces have become battlefields of silence. In the United States, law firms like Davis Polk and Winston and Strawn rescinded job offers to law students who signed pro-Palestine statements. The message is loud and clear. Speak up for Palestinians and your career is over. In the same way, major media outlets have been accused again and again and again and again of burying Palestinian deaths in the fine print while amplifying Israeli talking points on the front pages. Narratives are managed, they are manipulated, voices are erased, and inside corporations themselves, workers who protest find themselves blacklisted, punished, fired. Solidarity, as you know, comes with a price. So, what does corporate support for Israel really mean? It means technology that spies, tracks, and targets. It means weapons that flatten homes and schools of those Palestinians. It means banks that keep the bombs flowing. It means consumer brands that you and I aware of that show soldiers visible solidarity. It means silencing students, workers, journalists who dare to speak, who dare to resist. This is not random. This is not a coincidence. This is a system where governments and corporations work hard, hand in hand to sustain apartheid. A system where profit motive comes before justice, where money is valued more than human lives. For Palestinians, this is not theory. It's not a debate. It is survival. It's daily life. And for the rest of us, the question is very simple. Will we look away or will we face the truth? The facts are clear. The evidence is undeniable. The complicity is everywhere. And now the choice belongs to you and me. Because in the face of injustice, silence is never neutral. So what is your job as a human being? Stand with justice, stand with humanity, and stand with Palestine. Thank you.